From one of rock's biggest supergroups came a song that would become their defining masterpiece, a haunting reflection on life, death, and what waits beyond. This is the story behind Like a Stone by Audioslave. The dawn of a new millennium, a new band rose from greatness. Tom Morello, Tim Comerford, and Brad Wilk of Rage Against the Machine joined forces with one of the most powerful voices of all time, Chris Cornell. Together, they became Audioslave. Their debut album was full of power and fire, but one song felt different. It was intimate, vulnerable, and spiritual, a reflection on mortality and the hope that something beautiful lies ahead on the other side. It began late one night at home when Tom Morello picked up an acoustic guitar and started playing in the warm reverb of his bathroom. Those simple, haunting chords became the foundation. When the band ran through it for the first time, Chris Cornell's vocal melody arrived instantly, fully formed. The lyrics came later. When it was time to record the guitar solo, the engineer suggested adding rhythm guitar underneath, but Tom said no. He envisioned the solo soaring above the bass and drums. Producer Rick Rubin suggested raising the key by 3 steps to better suit Chris's voice. And the bridge, that was Chris's musical contribution to the record. Even though he'd planned to focus only on melody and lyrics for this first album, he wrote that section himself. Everything just aligned. Tom Morello said it felt unearthed, as if they'd tapped into something sacred. At the time, Chris was in a moment of transition. His marriage was ending, he was newly sober, and he was finding his footing between pain and possibility. In that delicate space, he wrote this song and described it as just some guy sitting in a room contemplating death, hoping that if you've lived a good life, maybe you get to go back somewhere you remember that was really beautiful. Some believed it was written about Lane Staley, who had passed the year before, but Chris explained he'd written the lyrics earlier. It wasn't about anyone specific. It was about imagining the afterlife you'd hope for. When Tom and Chris heard Like a Stone on K-Rock for the first time, they looked at each other and said, "Dude, that sounds great." And it really did. The song hit #1 on the rock charts, lived on radio for over a year, and became Audioslave's biggest hit, a testament to Chris Cornell's limitless reach as an artist. I already loved him from Soundgarden, Temple of the Dog, and his solo work, and with Audioslave, he became transcendent. The video now has nearly 1.5 billion views on YouTube and is on its way to Spotify's Billion Stream Club. Like a Stone continues to resonate because it asks a question you can't escape. It's not really about death. It's about longing for love, for meaning, for a place your soul can finally rest. It's the sound of standing at the edge of everything you've known and trusting that something beautiful is still waiting. And the beauty of Chris Cornell lives on in that unparalleled voice, those poetic lyrics, and the way his music continues to move us. This is Like a Stone by Audioslave.